Hiya everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I am coming to you today with another shopping haul. Tesco's just been and delivered my shopping for this week. So I'm just going to show you what I've got and what I plan to do with the things I've got this week. Okay, so it's not in any particular order, so I'll just jump straight in. So the first thing I've got is some eggs, just 6 eggs. They are free on Slimming World, really good source of protein as well. Then I've got some salad tomatoes, which are speed food. I've got mayonnaise. This one is half a tin per level tablespoon. It's the Tesco's healthy living one, and it's only something like 80 or 85p, and you know, it's really, I think it tastes nicer than the Hellmann's lighter. So yeah, half a tin, really good. Okay, so then I've just got some paracetamol. And then I've got some Dime bars. These are for my husband. I think I worked them out before. They're about 7.5 cents. If there's any difference, then I'll leave it on the screen for you. Then these are for me. These are Ripples. These are 175, so that's 7, I believe they're 8 cents for that, and they're quite a good size. They're like that big, so you know, really good thing to have. If there's, again, with any of these sin values, I'll check the app after I've done this video, and if there are any differences, then I will put it on the screen as always for you. So yeah, some Ripples for a change. And then I've got the Aeros. I nearly get these every week. I love Aeros. They're 7 cents and really chocolatey, really good chocolate fix. These are for my husband, Bounties. They are, now I made a mistake with these. A couple of months ago, I had one and I thought it was only 7 cents, but it's actually 7 cents for just one part of the Bounty. So these are actually like 14 cents. So you still could have one, but then that's all your sins gone for the day. Or you could have half if you wanted half. So yeah, they are for my husband, the Bounties. Then I have two packs of mushrooms, which are speed food. It worked out cheaper to do it this way than it did to buy a bigger pack, so that's those. Then I've got a small Swede. This is speed food as well. And I have got the microchips or quick chips. These are the crinkle ones. They're 3 cents per box, which is really good. I've got some red onions, which are speed food. I'm really enjoying the red onions. I'm even using them in my dishes now as well, because I was just using them for salad, but I have been using them in the actual dishes that I'm making, and they have such a different flavour, which is really nice. So yeah, onions, and like I said, they are speed food. So then I've got usual water. I've got a few bottles of this, just stick it in the fridge, and I just add it into my Hydrate Mate. Then I have, let's see if I can get this up there. So I have these. So I've got another blackcurrant, no added sugar, the double concentrate, because I'm really enjoying this. And I thought that sticking with the blackcurrant, but I'd try some apple and blackcurrant. So these are both free because they're no added sugar. I just put this in with my Hydrate Mate. Just makes it easier to drink water. I don't actually drink plain water that often anymore. But yeah, so squashes. Then I have some blackberries, which are speed food. And I have some raspberries. They didn't have the cheaper ones this week, but these are only like about 30-40p more. But yeah, some raspberries, 'cause I'm really enjoying those as well. What have we got next? Okay, so just some toilet roll, and then I have these are mixed leaves. So in here there's baby spinach, baby red chard, and wild rocket. I think it's like the ones I had the other week. But yeah, I thought it'd be nice just to have something different. Trying to find how to put it. And they're all speed as well in there. And then I've got spinach, which is speed, and it's really good for you, this spinach as well. So got some spinach as well. Then I've got some quark. I've still got one of these in the fridge, so I've only got one this week. So I normally put the options in for 2 cents and a little bit of sweetener, and it makes a really nice pudding. I made one last night actually, and it was really good. So yeah, that's quark, which is free and protein. And I've got some seafood sticks just to snack on and maybe cut up and put into a salad or something, and with some couscous. These are free and they're really good just to snack on. Then I've got the ham that I always get. This one is free, and again it's good to snack on. I've been having it in sandwiches with the crustless bread, and I was making the ham and egg cups, but my oven is on the blink, so yeah, I can't make those yet. Then I've got some more pastrami because I really enjoyed this when I had it last week, so I plan to take to group with me today. I'm going to make some sandwiches with the crustless bread for my healthy extra B, put some ham in, put some pastrami, tomatoes, and some of the lettuce that I've got. So I might put a little bit of mayo in as well. So that's that, and that is free as well. Then I've got some pears, still really enjoying these. These are speed food. Then I've got potatoes. I find these are the nicest potatoes. They are baking potatoes, but they're not really, some of them are big, but I use them for everything, and they're free, really good. I've been enjoying jacket potatoes lately, just with cheese and beans, and yeah, I know there's no speed, but you know, it's not going to hurt every once in a while. And it's quick and easy as well, which is really good. And I've got carrots. These are only 45p for a kilogram of carrots, which is really good. These are speed food as well. So I've got something different this week. So I've got these puffs. I did have the beef ones, which I liked, but I prefer salted crisps. And these ones are 72 calories, so that's going to be 3.5 cents. Again, if there's any difference, I'll leave it on the screen here for you, but I believe these are 3.5, and they're quite a decent sized bag as well. And they're on offer at the minute. I think they're 90p, I think, which is really good. So I always tend to stock up on things, because I'm on a budget now. If I see something that I've had before that's more expensive and is cheaper now, I always try and stock up on it so that I'm saving money, really. And these I've not had before, but I've had the pea snacks from Aldi, but I can't find in Aldi, I can't find them in a multi-pack. I can only find them separate, which obviously is more expensive. So these were £1 in Tesco's, and I've had a different flavour of these before, and they taste pretty much the same. They are 89 calories, so they're about 4.5 cents. Again, I'll check and I'll put it on the screen. But these are soy and balsamic vinegar flavour. So again, it's something different, and they're gluten free as well. I didn't notice that. So yeah, they're gluten free, which is really good. You know, if you are on a gluten free diet, and that's something that you could possibly have. So, and they're high fiber, source of protein, nut free, there's lots of different things. So it looks like they're really like good for you as well. So I'm going to give them a try. I might take some of these to class with me today. Okay. So I've got some Liam Perrins Worcestershire sauce. I put this in lots of dishes. It gives it a nice flavour, but I put it mostly in things like spaghetti bolognese. I'm going to be making a lasagna this week. I found this I found some corn mince in the freezer, which is free and it's a good source of protein, so I'm going to use that. I've already got the pasta sheets here and I've got tinned tomatoes, so I'm going to use that, and I'll probably put some of this in there. But yeah, so that's free as well because it's like a seasoning, so that's really good. Then I've got some passata, which is speed, excuse me, and I'm going to put this in my lasagna. Then I have some sweet corn, which is free. And I have some tuna, which is free. It's just the everyday value one. I think they just taste the same. So yeah, that's that. Then I have a cucumber, which is speed food. Okay, so this next thing, I was a bit like, when I opened the bag, I was a bit like shocked. Okay, so it's a butternut squash, but look at the size of this butternut squash. It is absolutely massive. It's bigger than my head. This is probably the biggest one I've ever had. It's £1.50. They're all the same size, but it's huge. So yeah, massive butternut squash. I can't even fit it all in the camera. But yeah, this is speed food and it's really good for you. I've gone back to having this now nearly every day. I just cook it in the active fry. I leave the skin I leave the skin on. I don't peel it anymore. I just leave it on because not only is it easier, because peeling a butternut squash is hard work, but it's better for you because there's a lot of fibre in the skin. So yeah, massive butternut squash. I laughed and I was like, oh my god. But yeah, that's my butternut squash. Keep me going all week, that will. Then I've got a cabbage, which is a bit strange looking, but it's okay. This is speed food. Loving my cabbage lately. Then I've got Brussels sprouts, which are speed food. I always get the frozen ones, it's just easier. Then I've got some cooked chicken breast strips. These are free. They've reduced in Tesco's at the minute. I think they're like £1.60 now. So these are really good just to keep in the freezer. You can put them in pasta and sauces, or like I make my own things quite a lot, and it's nice to have these just to chuck in, just to have that little bit of protein and that little bit of meat. So yeah, cooked chicken strips, because you don't have to do anything with them. You can defrost them overnight, but normally I just throw them in a sauce and then they cook through anyway. Then I've got some broccoli, which is speed food, one of my favourites. Then I have chicken breast fillets. I've actually run out of my Live Lean hamper now, so I don't actually have any chicken breasts left. So when it comes to the end of this month, and once we've been paid, I'm going to be doing, or hopefully going to be doing, a Muscle Foods order. So I just got that to keep me going through the month. Then we have just some cat food for my cat, and some dog food. She just has half a tin with that a day, and then biscuits. So let me just check. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. I also popped in, because I dropped my husband off to work this morning, and I also popped into Asda's on the way home. So I just picked up a few things, like something that I forgot and things that I can only get in Asda as well. So I just picked up some ibuprofen tablets, just the really, really cheap ones. Same as the paracetamol, really. And then I got these because you can't get them in Tesco's, which is really annoying. But yeah, these are my favourite yogurts at the moment. So they're 2 for £2, and it's the Skinny Latte flavour yogurt, but it's the Greek style, so they're really, really thick and creamy. I make my tiramisu with this, with the Scan Bran, which I'm going to go back to doing this week, because I got plenty of Scan Bran here, and now I've got these. So yeah, really, really enjoy that. Oh, I've had it with just fruit before, which is really nice. And I can only get this in Asda as well. Again, they don't do it in Tesco. I've got the 50% less fat mature cheese. So this one is 45 grams for your Healthy Extra A, and they're 2 for £3. So I did have a block. I bought a block, was it last week, I think? But I always get the grated because I suffer. I've got problems with my wrists. So when I have to grate it, it makes it flare up. And it is cheaper to get the block, and you know, you can grate it yourself. But I think just to avoid, you know, the pain and just for convenience really, I can just put in this. So these should last me a while. They've got a date on them until June if you don't open them, so that'll last a while. So yeah, oh no, I've got 2 more things. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've got bread for my husband. These are the ones that are 5 cents a slice. It's the Kingsmill wholemeal, not wholemeal, white medium. So yeah, these are 5 cents a slice. So again, you could have that, you know, nothing is banned on Slimming World. Ooh. And then we've got just some kitchen roll. We go through loads of this. So yeah, I think I'm definitely done now. So yeah, that's all my food for this week. Like I said, I'm going to be making a lasagna, which I will use the mushrooms for, the red onions, the spinach. I've got peppers in the fridge, so I didn't buy any, and I've got tinned tomatoes in the cupboard, so I'm going to be doing that. I've also got the lasagna sheets, and I'll use the Bisto cheese sauce and my Healthy Extra A on the top, so I'm looking forward to that. I've got different things to snack on, and I'm going to be mixing up my beet choices. I've still got some of the bread left. Again, you can't get that in Tesco's, but you can get it in Asda. I didn't buy any more because I didn't want it to go off, but what I'm going to do is once I've made my sandwiches for after class, I will portion it up into 3 slices and then just put it in the freezer so that it lasts. So yeah, that's me done. So yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Also, if you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe and come along on this journey with me. I'll be doing these hauls. Like I said, I am looking into doing different shops or different supermarkets, but again, like I said, I am on a budget, so you know, I've got to try and get it around that. But yeah, I'm looking into that, and hopefully I'm going to get an Asda shop done in the near future for you. So yeah, that's everything. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that this showed you some different things that you can actually have on Slimming World. You know, if you're thinking of trying something new, or if you're thinking of mixing up your speed choices or different things. So yeah, I'm going to go and put all this away now, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.